Welcome to Anime Hour. I'm your host JP, and today's episode we're going to talk about Rent a Girlfriend. If you want to find an anime that shows examples and depiction of current real life relationships, look no further than Rent a Girlfriend. This anime to me shows exactly what goes on with certain relationships once someone leaves a relationship and starts a new one. Let me explain to you why. We're going to start with our first character and main protagonist, Kazuya. In the first episode, Kazuya was dating this girl by the name of Mami-chan, and after just 1 month of dating her, they ended up breaking up. Now, honestly, with most guys and even most girls, they would just say, hey, it is what it is, and kept it pushing. But you do still have that small percentage, especially if it's your first relationship, that feels some type of way after being broken up. So y'all want to know what he do? Any guesses? Any? What's the name of the anime? Yes, he rents a girlfriend. Now, the only gripe I have about him renting a girlfriend is, like, where exactly did he get this app from? Like, did somebody say, hey, bro, you broke up with your girlfriend? Oh, just rent you a girlfriend. Like, where exactly did he get this app from? Because in the anime, it looked like he was just already on his phone, like he already pre-downloaded it. So did he have this like as a backup or something? Anyway, he rent his first girlfriend by the name of Mizuhara. Long story short, a couple events happened along the anime, and he ended up making Mizuhara kind of like his permanent rented girlfriend. But now this is where the story gets real interesting and realistic real quick. After introducing his rented girlfriend to his friends, they say, hey man, let's go out to eat. Let's go out with the friends. He said, okay, cool. So he brings Mizuhara with him. And sure enough, guess who's at the dinner? It's our one and only favorite heartbreaker herself, Mami-chan. Now you may be thinking I'm giving Mami-chan a hard time, but check this out. She literally broke up with our main protagonist, Kazuya, just cause she fell in love with somebody else. Like, I fully understand if you fell for somebody else and you just miserable in your current relationship, but damn, she could have gave my boy, I don't know, like a heads up, a 2-week notice, something. Or she just couldn't have told him that she fell in love with somebody else. She could have just said, hey, I'm not feeling this relationship anymore. I just want to end it now before we both get too far down the line and we just waste each other's time. That would have been way better and way much more subtle than, hey, I just want to break up because I fell in love with somebody else. But anyways, back on track to this dinner. So we at the dinner now, and like I said, Mizuhara is there with Kazuya, and Mami-chan so happened to be there. So like I said, Mami-chan is the one that broke up with Kazuya. So you would think, hey, she's good. She should be happy with the person that she so-calledly fell in love with. But just like my boy Mike Jones said, back then they didn't want me, now I'm hot, they all on me. Cause after Mami-chan see that Kazuya moved on, she just started feeling salty. And in the process of her feeling salty, she started insulting Kazuya to Mizuhara so she would just break up with Kazuya. Like saying stuff that he's a virgin, he's inexperienced with relationships, like all types of things about Kazuya. And guys and girls, if anyone is treating you like this or disrespecting you like Mami-chan was doing Kazuya, please step up for yourself, stand up for yourself, hey, and just shut that all down. Don't let nobody disrespect you. And no, honestly, I thought Kazuya was gonna shut that all the way down, but like, hey, chill out now. You broke up with me, you had fell in love with somebody else, and hey, I moved on. I'm happy now. Move on with your life. But of course, after seeing how hard he took it after Mami-chan had broke up with him, I should have known he wasn't gonna step up for himself. Insert best girl, sexy girl, intelligent girl, Mizuhara. She stands up for her client, because technically, you know, they're not really in a relationship, but she stands up for him, saying, hey, stop disrespecting him in my presence. And I love every one bit of that. But of course, like I said, Kazuya don't have a backbone. So all the stuff that Mami-chan was saying about him, he basically admits saying, hey, yeah, don't butt in, Mizuhara, this is the truth about me. And he basically grants Mami-chan's wish. He basically got Mizuhara to leave because she was fed up with the fact that he literally put up with Mami-chan bad mouthing him. Now, how I feel about this whole situation is this. Mami-chan did not have no right to feel obligated to mess up my boy Kazuya's shine. But just like in this anime and in real world, you have people out there that just don't like to see you shine. They don't like to see you be happy. They don't want to see you move on. They may say, yeah, they moved on, but in their minds and in their hearts, they feel like you can't move on. You can't be happy with anybody else but them. So they would try to find the best way they can to make you miserable. And that's exactly what this snaky Orochimaru type girl tried to do to my boy Kazuya. Because not only after that little spout they had at the dinner table However, after they got done drinking and eating, later on in the episode, she tried to comfort Kazuma and then teases him about coming back to her apartment. Now, this ain't the first answer she done had. Later on in another episode, they had this beach episode. While they're on the beach, Kazuya friends and Mizuhara are all playing cards on the sand. And guess what? Mami-chan calls Kazuya behind a rock while she in the ocean and sneak and get him a kiss. At this point, we already know that Kazuya is basically real gullible. So after she kisses him, his heart racing, man. He already still got mad feelings for Mami-chan. The thing between him and Mizuhara is not even real. So he technically really trying to get back with Mami-chan. But you, me, and everybody else who's watching this anime already know how this is gonna end. If he does ends the rental agreement with Mizuhara and ends the fake relationship with Mizuhara, once he get with Mami-chan, she's just gonna rinse and repeat the same thing she just did and just find another reason for her to break up with him. It's gonna be like a revolving door. But luckily, as more events start to unfold, we see now that Kazuya is starting to catch feelings for Mizuhara, because later on in the episode, he of course saves Mizuhara from almost drowning to death while they was on a ferry in the ocean. And oh man, the time that he realized that he falling in love or catching feeling for Mizuhara is probably the funniest scene in this anime so far. While he relieved himself, yes, we're gonna just say relieved himself, he constantly saying Mami-chan and having visions about Mami-chan, but in the midst of it, he also keep having visions about Mizuhara. So yeah, a very questionable time to realize that you have feelings for somebody, but hey, at least he knows now. But now the thing is, Mizuhara and him basically came to agreement that, hey, I'm just gonna be your rented girlfriend till you actually get a real girlfriend. But in the back of his mind, the only person that he really got feelings for at this time and at this moment is Mizuhara. And also, the most recent events that happened in the anime is one of his friends also somehow find this mysterious app they got on his phone. I'm still want to know how the hell did they get this app? Like, who tells them? Is it a website they going to or something? But anyways, his friend actually rents a girlfriend by the name of Ruka-chan, and Ruka-chan already know that Mizuhara is a rented girlfriend, so she already know that Mizuhara and Kazuya are not a real couple. But she's informed of how Kazuya is treating Mizuhara and how he saved her from the ferry during the time that he's renting her out to be his girlfriend, and inevitably she ends up finding out that she's falling in love with him. Now off the bat, you may be thinking, oh, this is just a way of them trying to add another girl to the mix. Not really, because I kind of get what Ruka-chan is coming from. With her being a rented girlfriend, I'm pretty sure she deal with lots of guys that just want to show her off to their friends, showing that, hey, look at my real pretty girlfriend. Or like she stated in the anime, most of the guys she deal with pretty much renting her out for a superficial reason. So to actually see someone that's renting out a girlfriend but also treating them so nice and going so far to do anything for them, she feels like if you're doing this for the rented girlfriend, hell, you're gonna be an A1 boyfriend once you get a real girlfriend. So instead of dealing with these fake boyfriends being a rented girlfriend, she want to experience the real thing and she wants to date Kazuya. Now unfortunately, that is the most recent episode. That's what it ended. We don't know what's Kazuya's decision. Is he just going up and date Ruka-chan and just stop making Mizuhara his permanent rented girlfriend, or he's gonna stick to his guns and be like no to Ruka-chan and try to win over Mizuhara's heart? And even though she is a snake in the ground, I want to understand, why do Mami-chan feel this way towards Kazuya? Why she want him to be either with her and her only, or why she want him to be miserable? So yeah, we only got 7 episodes into the anime so far. We still got about, I believe 6 more episodes before the anime ends. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all the answers to our question in the coming episodes. So make sure you tune in, because I'm gonna be doing a video on each upcoming episode in the future. Well guys, that's gonna be the end of the video. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you ain't subscribed, go on, hit that subscribe button so you can catch more of my videos. And plus, put down in the comment section how you feel about renting girlfriend. If you already watched it and you caught up, who you rooting for? Because me, all day every day, I'm a big fan of Mizuhara. But anyway guys, I'm your host JP, and this is Anime Hour.